What's good, what's hot, what it is, what it's not. It's your girl Lee Capri, and I'm back again with another video. And as you can see by the title, because that's why y'all here, is your girl got jumped, and y'all gonna gag on who I got jumped by. But I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. I kind of didn't even know which story time I wanted to do, but I feel like this would be like interesting video, and I'll include the video like of me getting jumped. But this was like my sophomore year. I can't remember whether it's my sophomore year or my junior year. Okay, but the backstory was I was a kind of fighting kid. Like my middle school days, I would fight. Like anything you did to piss me off, I wanted to fight. Like I don't know. That was just my mentality back then, and it had changed like when I got to high school, because I think I had like one other fight when I got to high school. I think it was one fight, but that was with a boy. It wasn't necessarily a fight. He was just like OD. Like he was just being disrespectful. That's why that happened. After that situation happened, I was like, you know, Leah, it's time to grow up. You know, you need to be on your shit. You getting older. You're in high school. You got about 2-3 years left. So, baby, all that shit gotta go out the window. And plus, I was an athlete, so I needed to tighten that stuff up. And I couldn't have that happening while, you know, I'm being an athlete, you know, I'm running track, and I'm also still trying to maintain my schoolwork. Okay, so leading up to this incident, we gonna name my best friend, we're gonna name her Crazy. Y'all gonna understand why we name her Crazy as soon as I get into the story a little bit more. And then I had this friend. So okay, Crazy is my best friend, and my friend, I'm gonna call her Stilla. Y'all gonna understand, I'm telling y'all. Me and Crazy was best friends since like middle school. The only reason me and Crazy became best friends, I'm young, y'all. Like it's the first time for everything. You experience a lot of stuff, like, and I just needed to experience stuff, understand stuff. The reason me and Crazy ended up being friends is because I think me and Crazy was messing with the same boy, and we're gonna name him Ain't Shit, because that's what he is. He ain't shit. Like Crazy she dated Ain't Shit before me, but the reason me and Ain't Shit started talking is because we rode the same bus. Mind you, the other girl that Ain't Shit was talking to rode my bus as well. Like, but it was no tension, even though they were still talking. Wouldn't be me. I think I end up catching Ain't Shit in a lot of shit. She end up, I think it was a Postmate. I think that's how we met, because I think he was trying to date us at the same time or whatever. So she ended up hitting me up, and you know, we was talking about him and ended up being friends because we both had this nigga that won't shit. My bad. Why did Leah do that? Why did Leah do that? Because this is why I ended up in the situation that I was in. Because of the motherfuckers that I picked. Like, Leah, y'all fucked with the same nigga. Why is you bestie in this bitch? But anyway, Leah bestied the bitch. I bestied the bitch. I bestied Crazy. I bestied Crazy. Me and Crazy, we did have a long best friend relationship. You know, me and Bestie used to do everything together, like trips, going out, all of that. So me and Bestie was like real cool up until around high school. So I was a little older than Crazy. Like, I think I was 1 year older than Crazy, and she was in a 1 grade lower than me. Me and Crazy, we would see each other throughout the school days and stuff like that. So every time me and Crazy saw each other, we'll stop, we'll talk, da da da. That's how we got to know each other, off dating the same boy. Well, Crazy used to stay over my house a lot. I used to stay over Crazy house a lot. At that moment, I think that Crazy had a couple other friends, but me, I want the type to like mix with a lot of people. Like, I just never, like, I don't know, I just never wanted to be around a whole bunch of people. Or maybe that's just where I came from, because my mama was raised in NY. You know, I was born in NY, and my mama just wanted me to have, like, you know, a better life, not all that fast life. So she brought me down here to VA. But it was kind of weird down here because, like, everybody's friendly. It's like everybody know everybody. And I'm just like, my mama always told me the more people you be around, the more shit you can get into. And that's the more, like, you gotta watch your back. Because anything a motherfucker do around you, a motherfucker could be looking at you too, just because you with them. So that's why I really didn't mix with a lot of people. I had like a few friends, and I just had that one close friend. So the first red flag with Crazy that I didn't know is, you know, why did I bestie this bitch? We was messing with the same man. I can say it was mature of us at the moment to not argue with each other or to not want to fight each other, because that easily could have been a fight, that easily could have been an argument, that easily could have been something that escalated. But we didn't let it happen that way. So I commend us for that, because my fighting would have started early. The bestie boat is really rocking because Crazy is messing with my brother. Okay, I know this is a red flag for me. Well, it's a red flag for me. It might not be a red flag for other people. And I feel like we shouldn't no longer be besties. Just because I went through this situation and I see how it played out. Because you just have to think about, if that's your bestie and your bestie coming over to see you and stuff, your brother lives in the same house, bestie is not going to want to be talking to you, and you're not gonna have all bestie's attention, because bestie is also thinking like, my man is here, I'm trying to, you know, do something with my mans too, you know. She my friend, but my man's is here, so my man's over my friend type shit. That's how it goes. So, you know, when your bestie dates your boyfriend, if you know, you know, your attention becomes limited, because now she has a man's in her life, so she feel like the man's come first. Just think about that. I just didn't approve of it. Let's just sum it up that I didn't approve of it. I didn't like it. I thread it lightly, like, it is what it is. If it was true love, then bitch, I ain't want to give it away. But I knew damn well I don't fucking true love. But we, don't be speaking too much. But I know I want no true love. Fuck that. That started off red flag number 1. So me and bestie, we weren't really as tight as we used to be, because she'll text me one to be like, where was my brother? Text me like, is your brother up? Text me like, can you wake your brother up so we can talk, da 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 da. And I'm just like, baby, text me for me. You my bestie, text me for me. Like, you're texting me for this nigga. I was here before this nigga. So, boo, if anybody deserves a conversation, it is me. Fuck is you talking about? But whatever, you know, I was kind of salty. I was salty because it's like, you was my bestie, like, it's me over everybody. But I guess it won't like that. That should have been a red flag. Like, you live and you learn. Came to a point where I ended up getting close to Stiller because Crazy was fucking with my brother. Like, And I just felt like I'm Crazy's best friend, so I witnessed everything go down, to who the people she fuck with, to all the motherfucking love affairs and all of this. Like, I witnessed everything, and mind you, this is my brother, so I didn't really want to be in the mix like that because I didn't know who I owe loyalty. But of course it would be my brother. But me and my brother, we clash heads, like, here and there. Like, when we don't agree, like, he like, I ain't hearing you, fuck that. So we didn't never see like eye to eye, because no matter what the fuck I told my brother, he probably wouldn't have fucking listened. Like, he didn't care. Like, so I didn't really know where my loyalty should stand. So if he did some dog dirty shit, I'm be like, should I tell her? Then she did some dog dirty shit, I'm like, should I tell him? Type shit. So I ain't even know. So I tried to exit my way out, and I ended up getting closer to Stiller. Stiller boyfriend was like my homeboy, so it was good. So when Stiller and her man had something going on, you know, she would come to me and ask me for advice or what she should do, and this and the third. That's how we became cool. And of course, my attention started going to her because of course she had a nigga, but still knew how to make time for her friends. Unlike Crazy, she do it here and there. So yeah, me and Stiller really got close. So once me and Stiller really get close, weird stuff start to happen, but it wasn't including Stiller. Crazy will always, you know, get into these arguments or get into these Facebook posts with having her like argue with people and basically, you know, stir up the motherfucking pot. Mind you, Crazy is 1 year younger than me, so I tried to guide Crazy in the right direction. So when she have these arguments and stuff like that, I be 10 toes behind her, because at the end of the day, that's my best friend. You're wrong, but I'm gonna check you on the down low. Like, if a shorty, you know, doing too much, we gonna let her know. Like, period, point blank. And that's what the red flags came in with Crazy, because I will always fight Crazy battles. Crazy yap. But when it's time to wow, Crazy's like this. So I'm like, okay, but this is my bestie, she's younger, so probably she is scared, she's younger. But mind you, these motherfuckers that she yapping at her is around her age, and I'm of course a year older. So while she yapping and talking her mess and stuff like that, I always tend to get in the mix. I always tend to grab her phone and be like, yeah, we not ready to do this, we not ready to do all this talking stuff. If we really got a problem, then you can see me, Aaliyah, So it's starting to get a little rocky. So one day, my friend Stiller was a hustler. I ain't even gonna take that from her. Stiller was a hustler. From, was it to hair, to candy, to chips. Stiller was a hustler. Like, when it came to anything, she was about her bag. She was about getting that coin. And I like that about Stiller. Until she became Stiller. So Stiller came up with an idea of making these cake jars, and of course I know for a fact it was Stiller's idea. Like, Stiller was the first one to do that from the beginning, period, point blank. If you didn't know, bitch, well, you know now. Stella was the first one to do the little cake jar, selling it, pre-ordering, and you know, selling it at school. Stella was the first one to do that. And of course I knew about that because Stella is my friend, and Stella is gonna run it by me first, like, well, I'm doing this, so I'm doing that. Not necessarily running by me, but let me know before she actually make a move doing it. So I say Stella was probably doing this for about 2 weeks already, and then that's when Crazy came along, and Crazy started doing it too, and Crazy was posting it on Facebook. But mind you, I think Stiller and Crazy was friends on Facebook. So anyway, a post got posted, and it was by Crazy, and I guess it's because she stole her idea. And I'm just like, we really finna argue over some cake jars? An idea, bitch. If y'all don't come in cahoots and create a business together, like, do it together. Just fucking do it together. Crazy wasn't looking at it like that. So me having the information that I knew Stella was already doing this ahead of time, I'm telling Crazy, like, you need to chill. Like, it's not even that serious. You want to fight, you want to argue over an idea that she had first. Like, just give it up. Like, you my bestie, but I gotta be real with you. Like, come on, Crazy, you acting a little crazy. Mind you, you don't even be fighting your own battles to, 1, start an argument, 2, to be trying to bully somebody on social media. Cause baby, if I'm fighting your battles, this is also a battle I have to fight. So now I'm bringing my input in because you don't handle your own battles. So I'm telling her, like, you know, that's just not cool. I'm trying to mature, you know, I'm not with none of this bullshit. Both of y'all my friends, so y'all need to dead that shit and start rocking together. I mean, y'all ain't gotta rock together, but y'all need to be cordial or something, because I'm not ready to have all this rah-rah and shit. Like, it was just a whole fucking lot of, like, calm down. I'm texting her and I'm like, you need to chill out. Like, this shit is for the birds. You being for the birds. You're acting crazy. This and the third. I really don't have the messages. I wish I had the messages, but y'all gonna know why I ain't got the fucking messages. Like, y'all gonna see why I ain't got the messages. The shit I'm trying to tell her, like, you're wildin', you're crazy, you need to chill out. She is not hearing it. She just the fact that both of y'all my friends and I'm in the middle of it, y'all need to get it together. Since Crazy wasn't hearing me or whatever, I went and I talked to Stella. Stella, I already know how you is. If you can avoid an altercation, then you will. But in this situation, Crazy create chaos. Like, didn't care what the fuck followed behind it. Didn't give a fuck whether she wanted the chaos or not. Like, and the fact with Stiller is Stiller can talk her shit, but Stiller is not going to initiate some beef because Stiller really don't like to fight or to argue. Like, and that's why I knew from the jump who started all this shit. Like, because I already knew Stiller. And with my friends, I'm a Virgo, so I study my friends, any type of relationship I have, like the back of my hand. So I'm gonna know you like the back of my hand, because I don't let nothing fly past me. Okay, Stiller understanding what I'm saying, but Crazy's not understanding what I'm saying. So I'm just like, Stiller, don't even worry about it, ignore her and go on about your business, because this is not a situation that you should even bother with, because this bitch is crazy. Then, you know, mind you, Crazy is my best friend, so Crazy has my password. Like, nobody is hiding shit from you. I knew that from the jump. Like, you got my password, so I'm not saying nothing that I want to hide from you, because if I wanted to hide from you, I would have changed my password. You wouldn't see shit. I guess Crazy goes on my page and start looking at our messages or whatever. So Crazy go back to her page and she posted status of how best friends ain't shit, or best friends not this, best friends not that. And I'm just like, all right, now you really being crazy. Now you really pissing me off. So now I'm really talking my shit, because I'm not a social media person. I'm not the one that post no statuses and be like da 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 this, da 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 that. Like, cause me, that's how I was in middle school. I was not no arguing type person. I'm not one that'll sit there and argue you down. Like, I'm not ready to argue you down. We finna throw these hands and we finna go about my business. And that's why I needed to change, because I didn't want to hear nothing that was coming out somebody's mouth. I didn't want to argue. I didn't want to have none of that conversation, because I'm little. And when little people talk, a lot, 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers not listening to little people. Little people have to do the most in order for people to listen to them. And that's why I won't the type to freaking argue or nothing. I was the type to throw hands. Like, you get me mad and I can't take frustration out just talking to you, because I know you're not listening, but you gonna listen to these hands when they connect to your face. I'm pretty sure. But that's why I had to get out of that mentality, and I was really trying to change, and I was trying to get her to, you know, get it together too, because she hadn't even really been in no fight. So, like, you know, stop in its tracks before I even get there. She's pissing me off. So I'm like, at this point, like, I ain't got no best friend. Like, because if you wild like this, you're not my best friend. Like, if you really not listening to me or hearing me out, like, you ain't shit. So I don't have no best friend at this moment. Like, I don't want a best friend no more. I'm like, I ain't fuck that best friend shit. I ain't got no best friend. Like, if you on this type of game, like, I don't want you around me. So I'm talking to Stiller, because mind you, Crazy is still posting whack ass statuses about me. So I'm talking to Stiller, and I know Crazy can see it, so I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, this, all she do is motherfucking talk shit and start shit and can't fight her own fucking battles. I'm like, damn, this bitch really don't shut up. I'm like, the only time she seems to shut up is when she got my brother cum in her mouth. Ooh. And yes, I did go there, because first of all, boo, you stirring all this fucking beef. Me to just be quiet or be on your side, like, I don't know what she thought it was gonna be, but like, right is wrong, right is right, wrong is wrong. And that's just how it was. Like, I'm gonna let you know, and if you don't like it, shoot, bitch, because I'm telling you, we not gonna work out in the long run. Like, because if I'm doing something wrong, a bitch need to let me know, or if I ain't handling something right, a bitch need to let me know. And that's how I am with other people. I'm gonna let you know, because maybe you don't know. I told Stiller that, and I think that's what set the bomb off. That's what set the bomb off for Crazy. And it was just all motherfucking hands. She like, she wanted to fight, and she wanted to fight Stiller. And I'm just like, see, no, because this is what we not gonna do. Because the same thing a bitch tried to do to you, you trying to do to her. And we not having it. We not having it. So I'm like, first of all, Crazy, what you not gonna do is you not gonna fight Stiller. Like, that ain't it. And being that you want to fight Stiller, like, I am no longer your best friend. Like, because Crazy, you is fucking crazy. So she got mad about that. Shorty got mad about that. She got teed up about that. So now at this point, Crazy don't even want to fight Stiller no more. Like, Crazy don't even want to fucking fight Stiller no more. Crazy wants to fight me. Oh, like, boom, boom. I've only been your ex-best friend for about 30 minutes, and you already want to fight. You already want to fight. This is why Crazy is fucking crazy, because how you gonna fight because somebody don't want to be your friend no more, because you're wilding. You're on you on cloud 105, knowing you ready to get knocked down to cloud 1. It's whatever. But Crazy is posting these statuses and da 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 and da, da, and still is updating me on it, because I'm not with that social media stuff. I'm not ready to go and find a post about me that's gonna make me mad. I'm not ready to do that myself, but somebody can inform me about that, and then it can just be is what it is. So Crazy talking her stuff, and then me and Crazy start going back, and I'm just like, first of all, I don't want to be your friend. I don't know why you're mad that I don't want to be your friend, because you're acting crazy, and I'm not with that bullshit no more. Like, I'm maturing. Like, I don't want to have all that whole lot of behind me. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that when they just trying to flirt and be that bitch. Like, nobody wants that shit behind them. Crazy is so upset that I was even talking to Stella about this situation. Mind you, Stella is my friend, and if you're acting up and you are my friend, on to the next friend. Like, just as if you was the nigga. So she was upset that I even like created a conversation with Stella, but I'm just like, boo, you won't listen to me. And Stella is listening. She's understanding. You're not. Crazy starts texting me like, you ain't shit, you want a good best friend, da 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 da. You talking shit about me to Stiller, yeah. And I'm just like, and then all of that turned into, I guess she wanted to fight me. I'm like, baby girl, you was my best friend. You already know what I'm about. I don't know who you want to put all this hooped, hollering and rah-rah shit, whole lot. I don't know who you trying to fucking fool, but you're not gonna fool me, because baby, you was my bestie and I was the muscle behind you. She wants to fight, and I'm like, it's whatever. You already know where my hand's at. Like, it could be on site and I would not have a problem. This is what I used to do. Like, so it really don't matter. But I ain't really run up on you and, you know, hit you first. I never was the one to like hit a bitch first. I probably did that like twice, but I really wasn't the one to like hit a bitch first. I was the one to provoke a bitch to hit me first. He say it's gonna be on site, da 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 da. Mind you, school is the next day. I think this happened on a Sunday. School was the next day. So I'm gonna get my full night's rest, because you know I'm gonna have to throw them bitches in the morning. When the time comes, so I rode the bus to school. So when all the buses came, everybody entered through the same way, and everybody was usually in the cafeteria before they went off to their classes. I caught the bus on time. I'm here to school on time. I'm just sitting. Bitches like it was on site, so I'm waiting. I'm like, we almost down to the last 3 buses. Where these bitches at? Mind you, Crazy had some other friends, and they was like sitting at the table. Like, I don't know if we had a table in between us, or I think it was a table in between us, but whatever. We was close where we could see each other. Like, we was sitting on the same side, so I could see them. I was looking at them. I'm like, you bitches here, but y'all main bitch is not here. Like, y'all main bitch is not here. When bitches say on site, they ready for that. They ready for that on site ass shit. I'm like, all right, her fucking minions sitting here looking like a bunch of fucking nothing, because they didn't do shit. I was looking at them. I'm like, she not here. I might as well fight y'all ass. Woo, bitch. But they weren't on that shit. Like, they was not on that shit. I'm looking at them like, she not here. I might as well whoop y'all ass. Anyway, they ain't no shit. So I leave. I'm like, this bitch really missed the bus. Like, I don't know whether she needed to hit her punching bag a few times, like, to get ready, but this bitch ain't here on time and early. Like, so I go to my first block, you know, chilling. I'm like, this bitch really not here. Like, she really didn't come. I thought it was on site. We ride the bus. It could have been a done deal. We could have been wrapping it all up by now. I'm in first block. Mind you, I liked school. I was really the one to not miss any days of school. Like, even if my mama asked me, like, Leah, you want to stay home? I'd be like, nope, going to school. I was in my first block or whatever, chilling. First block almost ending. and I'm getting texts from, I almost say her name. So I'm getting texts from Stiller. Like, did you see what Crazy posted? Did you see what Crazy posted? Did you see what Crazy talk about she gonna do? So I guess I wasn't texting. Cause mind you, like, I like this school. I wasn't really on my phone. Like, people really entertain me. When Stiller found out, like, okay, I'm texting Leah and she's not texting back. Stiller comes to my class and she was like, "Lee, come here. Like, I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, so this must be really like some stuff. I don't know. Like, I really didn't know what she was coming to tell me. So I stepped out and she walked all the way to school to fight you and this, that, and the third. She said meet her in the gym and we can fight in the gym in the locker room. Who the fuck do I look like? Boo the damn fool. Mind you, this semester I had no classes in the gym, which I knew she had classes in the gym because, girl, you were my former bestie. So I'm like, that's dead. No, we not ready to fucking do that. I'm not, because I know if I fucking fight at a class that you supposed to be in, I'm gonna get in more trouble because I have no motherfucking business being over there. So they're gonna be like, yeah, you in the wrong, bitch, because you was somewhere you weren't supposed to be. So if you was somewhere you weren't supposed to be, none of this probably wouldn't happen if you was not here. So I was like, yeah, you not gonna pull me in for the okie doke. Like, I ain't that stupid. Like, come on, girl. Like, think a little smarter. Like, all right, whatever. I hear y'all, but this bitch, she walked to school. Yeah, right. So Stella was like, okay, you know, we're just gonna meet up after this class is over. I was like, okay, fine. So I think we were linked up after first period. We was kind of walking and talking. Know whether me and Stella was trying to avoid them or go to them. I can't remember. I really don't remember. But me and Stiller was like walking to the next class. I can't remember what was my next class. I don't know. Maybe it was choir. I don't know, because I was like going towards the north wing. That's where me and Stiller was going. Me and Stiller like was roaming the halls before a lot of people really actually like got out their class, before it was like a really big crowd in the hallway. So that's why I don't really remember whether we was trying to avoid, because I don't understand. I didn't really know if the bitch was here or not, so I didn't know what the fuck we was trying to avoid. So I don't really know. We ended up walking towards the north wing. Well, walk towards the north wing, you're gonna walk past the hallway that's for the that goes to the office, and then on the right is the cafeteria, and you walk through the cafeteria, it's the gym. Me and Stiller is like, we was walking towards the north wing. The north wing is where the office at, and I had a choir class, I guess. So yeah, me and Stiller end up running into Crazy and her little man. So mind you, Crazy is not even the one to start talking first. Like, I look at all of them in their face. Like, Crazy is not even the one to talk first, because I already know how Crazy is. Like, Crazy, you already know how I am, and I already know how you is. Like, so I don't even know why you putting on these little ass front for these little ass bitches. She had a shorty with her that was kind of iffy, because I used to live in the Jets with this girl, like, and me and this girl always just be on and off. First you want to be friends, then you want to have beef, then you want to have friends, and then you want to be beefing, then you want to be friends. And then, first of all, that was a wishy-washy ass bitch right there, like, and you got this bitch around you. But it's whoever you want to hang out with. It's not who the fuck I want. It's whatever. So I'm looking at them, and I'm looking at Crazy, and I'm looking at them, and I'm looking at Crazy. I'm like, y'all looking at me, what's up? I'm like, what's up? And And then you got the minions in the back. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? I'm like, shut up. Y'all said, she said it was on site. So, what the fucking on site? The hell? So, we end up walking up. And I'm gonna see if I can insert the video, like, right here. And as you can see, it started off with me and Crazy. And I had Stiller with me. Mind you, Stiller didn't jump in. Stiller probably threw like one hit and that ain't do no damage. Like, at all. Like, that's what made me mad that Stella was my friend, because Stella ain't do nothing. I still got beat up and I got jumped. I even got stopped with a Ugg boot. Like, come on, boo, do better. Do better. Do better. Like, I just want y'all to like just to watch it, because like it's so pitiful. And even though I got jumped, I still beat the main bitch ass. And then I got suspended. We ended up going to the office or whatever, and I ended up still getting suspended after I done got jumped. But not one, not two, but 3, 4, 5 of these bitches. I still get suspended. But the only reason I still get suspended is because I'm beating the bitch ass. But that's not the point, because I still got these bitches trying to stop me with an Ugg boot and some more shit. So when we're talking to the dean, because that's what we had at the time. We had a dean. We didn't have to talk to the principal. We had a dean, I guess, the man that makes the disciplinary actions or whatever the case may be. So we was talking to the dean, and basically she was bringing up the messages about what I said. And I'm trying to explain to the dean, like, Shorty has my password. If Shorty wasn't looking at my messages, Shorty wouldn't have found shit that she didn't like. Like, she need to get out my messages. It's not my fault that that bitch was in my messages. She saw what she saw. Because if she wasn't in my messages, she wouldn't have saw what she saw to want to fight. So I was like, yeah, I told her, I guess she don't stop fucking talking till she got, you know, my brother come in her mouth. First of all, I don't like that situation anyway, because he's too old for you. I don't know what the fuck is in his head, but something need to be in your head. So I ain't like that, but I'm trying to get him to understand that I didn't say that directly to her, and I did not post it on Facebook. Nobody knows but Stiller. I sent that message to Stiller. So being that Crazy wanted to be a nosy bitch and she went and seen it, that don't have no business with me, because me saying a word ain't shit to a bitch putting her hands on me. But anyway, more of the story. Like, I got suspended because I beat a bitch ass. Like, and this is what I don't like about the black school that I went to. Why do you have to get beat up, dragged, slapped around, and really get like injured or fucked up for you to get some sort of fucking justice? Like, I don't really understand. Like, in that situation, I just really felt like I shouldn't have got suspended. I shouldn't have got any disciplinary actions, because I couldn't avoid that. I'm one person and it's a lot of them. You know, I mean, it ain't but so much that could fucking escalate over one person and a group of 5. Like, what can that one person do to really piss off a group of 5 people that fucking much by some fucking words? Words shouldn't fucking mean shit. And if they true, then what the fuck? More of the story, like, y'all really need to watch y'all friends that y'all hang around, because more of the story, Crazy and Stiller was not shit. So I don't even know why I fought for Stiller. Like, I don't even know, because Stiller didn't even help me at the end of the day when I got jumped. Like, that really pissed me off. Like, but if y'all like this story time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and leave a thanks. And if you're new here, leave a moon crescent. And if you're back again, leave a full moon. And like I say, Leah Capri will be back with more videos.